Ever wondered why the consultation in barbering is so important? You're about to find out. Let's delve into the world of barbering, a realm where communication is as vital as the sharpness of the shears. The first step in this dance of scissors and combs? The consultation. This is not just a casual chit-chat. It's the cornerstone of a successful barbering service, setting the tone for the entire experience. Imagine a consultation as a bridge between the client's expectations and the barber's expertise. It's an opportunity for the barber to understand what the client wants, their lifestyle, their hair type, and their grooming habits. This knowledge is like a compass, guiding the barber to deliver a haircut that not only looks good, but also suits the client's personal style and daily routine. But consultations are more than just about understanding preferences. They are also about avoiding misunderstandings. They provide a space for the client to express their likes, dislikes, and any concerns they might have. The barber, in turn, can clarify any queries, manage expectations, and ensure that both parties are on the same page before the first snip of the scissors. In addition to this, consultations serve as a platform for building rapport. They are the first interaction between the client and the barber, a chance to establish trust and build a relationship. As the barber attentively listens and empathizes with the client, they create a comfortable and welcoming atmosphere, making the client feel valued. This rapport not only increases the likelihood of the client returning, but also transforms a routine haircut into a memorable experience. So consultations are not a mere formality. They are an essential feature of the barbering landscape, a tool for ensuring client satisfaction, and a means of fostering lasting relationships. They are the heartbeat of the barber-client interaction, pumping life into the entire service. So, a good consultation can make the difference between a satisfied customer and a disgruntled one. And that, my friends, is why the consultation in barbering is so important. It's not just about hair. It's about understanding, communication, and connection. It's about crafting an experience that leaves the client looking and feeling their best. Now, a key part of consultation is the conversation, but how do we keep it appropriate and non-offensive? Think of a barbershop as a stage and the barber's chair as the spotlight. Here, conversations often flow as freely as the scissors glide. However, the art of conversation in barbering isn't just about chatting. It's about maintaining professional boundaries, respecting personal spaces, and creating a comfortable environment for the client. Sticking to safe topics is a good starting point. Talk about the weather, local sports, or recent movies. These are neutral subjects that are less likely to provoke heated debates or touch on personal sensitivities. But what if the conversation veers towards a potentially sensitive topic? Here's a tip. Steer it back gently. Use your wit and humor to navigate away from the rocky shores of controversy. For instance, if a client starts discussing politics, you might say something like, "Well, I don't know much about politics, but I sure can give you a presidential haircut." Respecting the client's personal space is also crucial. If a client prefers to stay silent, then let the scissors do the talking. Remember, some people see a trip to the barber as a chance to relax and unwind, not to engage in a lively debate. Also, always be mindful of your language. Avoid slang or jargon that might be offensive or misunderstood. Aim for a polite, friendly tone that invites conversation rather than shuts it down. Lastly, consider your client's perspective. Be empathetic. If a client shares personal stories or experiences, listen attentively. A good listener is often more appreciated than a good talker. So, while the conversation is an essential part of the barbering experience, it must be handled with care. It's about striking a balance between being friendly and professional, between being a good listener and a good speaker. Remember, a good barber knows how to talk, but a great barber knows what to talk about. Understanding the client's needs is crucial in ensuring a successful consultation, but how can we do that effectively? Well, it's all about mastering 3 key elements: active listening, asking the right questions, and observing the client's responses. Let's start with active listening. This means fully focusing on the client, not just hearing their words, but also noticing their tone and the emotions behind what they're saying. It's about making them feel heard and valued. Remember, a good barber doesn't just cut hair, they build relationships. Next up, asking the right questions. This is your chance to get a clear picture of what the client wants. Don't be afraid to dig a little deeper. If a client says they want a shortcut, ask them to elaborate. Do they want it buzzed, layered, or tapered? The more specific you can get, the better you'll be able to meet their expectations. And last but not least, observing the client's responses. Pay attention to their body language and facial expressions. If they seem unsure or uncomfortable when discussing a certain style or product, it might be a signal that they're not entirely on board. And that's okay. It's your job to guide them, not to push them into something they don't want. These strategies are not just about understanding what kind of cut or style the client wants. They're also about understanding their lifestyle, their personality, their comfort levels. Do they want a low-maintenance cut because they're always on the go? Or do they enjoy spending time on their grooming routine? Are they conservative in their style, or do they like to experiment? By understanding these aspects, you can tailor your service to each individual client, making them feel special and appreciated. And guess what? Happy clients are loyal clients. They're more likely to return, recommend you to their friends, and even buy the products you suggest. So remember, listen actively, ask the right questions, and observe your clients' responses. It's all about making that connection and building that trust. By understanding your client's needs, you set yourself up for success. Product recommendation is another critical aspect of consultation. But when and how should we recommend products? Think of product recommendation as sharing helpful advice rather than a sales pitch. It's about enhancing the client's experience and providing a solution to their needs. So, when is the right time to recommend a product? The best time is usually after you've understood the client's needs, their hair type, and the look they want to achieve. It could be during the service or at the end, but always make sure it comes naturally and not forced. Now, how do we recommend products effectively? Here are some tips. First, keep it conversational and personalized. Don't just say, "This product is great." Instead, explain why you think it's a good fit for them. For instance, you might say, "I've noticed your hair is a bit dry. This product is specifically designed to moisturize and add shine." Second, demonstrate the product. Show them how to use it, how much to use, and discuss what they can expect in terms of results. This can help the client visualize the benefits and see the value in what you're recommending. Third, highlight the product's unique features. This can be anything from the ingredients used, its long-lasting effects, or even the ethical aspects like being cruelty-free or environmentally friendly. Fourth, keep it honest. If you genuinely believe in the product and its benefits, your sincerity will shine through. Clients can tell when you're just trying to make a sale versus when you're genuinely trying to help them. Remember, the goal of product recommendation is not just to sell, but to add value to your service. It's about making the client's life easier and helping them maintain their look between appointments. Lastly, be prepared for questions. Clients might have concerns about the product, and it's your job to address them confidently and accurately. Product recommendation, when done right, can enhance your service and boost your client satisfaction. Sometimes clients may have objections or concerns. How do we handle that effectively? A question that every barber has asked themselves at one point or another. In the world of barbering, objections can come in various forms. It could be a disagreement about the proposed haircut style, the products used, or even the price. But, no matter the nature of the objection, it's crucial to handle it with professionalism, without getting defensive or argumentative. Remember, your client's objections are not personal attacks but a reflection of their concerns or uncertainties. It's essential to approach these situations with empathy, understanding that each client has individual needs and preferences. Patience plays a significant role when handling objections. Take the time to listen to your client's concerns, reassure them that you're there to help, and don't rush towards a resolution. Sometimes all a client needs is to be heard and acknowledged. Effective communication is the cornerstone of handling objections. It's not just about what you say, but also how you say it. If a client disagrees with your proposed haircut style, for instance, don't simply insist that you're right. Instead, explain your reasoning in a calm and clear manner and offer alternatives if necessary. When recommending a product and the client objects, perhaps due to the price or unfamiliarity, use it as an opportunity to educate them about the product's benefits and value, but always respect their decision if they choose not to purchase. In some cases, you may need to compromise or even accept that you can't please everyone. But by handling objections effectively, you can show your clients that you value their opinions, thereby building trust and fostering better relationships. Remember, objections are not roadblocks, but opportunities for growth and improvement. They provide valuable insights into your client's needs and expectations, helping you to tailor your services better. Handling objections is a skill that every barber needs to master. It's not always easy, but with empathy, patience, and effective communication, you can turn objections into opportunities, enhancing your client's experience and your reputation as a barber. So, what does a successful consultation look like? Let's break it down. First and foremost, we have understanding the client's needs. This is the foundation of any successful consultation. It's all about asking the right questions to get a clear picture of what the client wants. What's their lifestyle like? What's their hair type? How much time are they willing to spend on maintenance? The more you know, the better equipped you'll be to deliver a cut that truly meets their needs. Next up is maintaining appropriate conversation. Remember, the barber's chair is not just a place for a haircut, it's a place for connection. But tread carefully. Keep the conversation light and friendly. Steer clear of sensitive topics that could potentially offend or upset the client. Think weather, hobbies, or pop culture safe ground that can foster a pleasant atmosphere without crossing any lines. Then we have the art of recommending products effectively. This is where your expertise really comes into play. Based on the client's needs and hair type, you're in a position to recommend products that can enhance their look and make their lives easier. But remember, the key here is to recommend, not push. Provide options, explain benefits, but always respect the client's decision. Lastly, we have handling objections professionally. Not every client will agree with your suggestions, and that's okay. It's your job to handle these objections with grace and professionalism. Listen to their concerns, provide alternate solutions, and reassure them that their satisfaction is your ultimate goal. So, to sum up, a successful consultation is a careful balance of understanding, conversation, recommendation, and objection handling. It's a dance, a dialogue, a partnership between you and your client. And like any partnership, it requires respect, understanding, and a shared goal. Let's recap. 1. Understand the client's needs. Ask questions. Listen carefully. The more you know, the better your service. 1. Maintain appropriate conversation. Keep it light, keep it friendly, keep it respectful. 1. Recommend products effectively. Use your expertise to suggest products, but always respect the client's choice. 1. Handle objections professionally. Listen, provide alternatives, reassure. Your goal is your client's satisfaction. Each of these steps is critical in its own right, but together they form a powerful tool that can elevate your consultations, strengthen your client relationships, and ultimately boost your business. And remember, every consultation is a chance to learn, to grow, to improve. So take it seriously, take it to heart, and most of all, take it as an opportunity to show your clients just how much you care about their satisfaction. With this checklist, you're well on your way to conducting successful consultations. So, why is consultation in barbering so important? Let's recap. In the vast world of barbering, the significance of consultation cannot be overstated. It's not just a casual conversation that begins your service. Instead, it's a critical tool that ensures client satisfaction, enhances the overall service, and establishes a professional rapport. Reflecting on our journey throughout this video, we've explored the different facets of consultation. We started with understanding the importance of consultation, highlighting how it sets the tone for the entire barbering experience. It's the moment where you, as a barber, get to understand your client's needs, desires, and expectations, giving you the opportunity to tailor your service accordingly. Then we delved into the art of conversation in barbering. Remember, the conversational topics should be carefully chosen to avoid offending anyone. It's about striking a balance between being personable and professional. A well-conducted conversation can help build trust, make the client feel comfortable, and create a friendly atmosphere. Next, we emphasize the power of product recommendation. When done right, recommending products can enhance your client's experience, boost their confidence in your expertise, and even contribute to your business's revenue. But it's crucial to recommend products that truly benefit the client, based on their hair type, lifestyle, and personal preferences. We also discussed the art of handling objections. It's inevitable to face occasional disagreements or objections from clients, but how you handle these situations can make or break your professional relationship. It's about listening, understanding, and responding in a respectful and constructive manner. Finally, we introduced the consultation checklist, a practical tool to ensure you cover all the essential points during your consultation. It's a step-by-step guide that helps you navigate the consultation process smoothly and efficiently. Remember, a successful consultation is the foundation of a great barbering service. It's about understanding, communicating, and delivering, so keep these points in mind, continue to hone your consultation skills, and elevate your barbering service to new heights.